Daniel Parker wasn't a rich man. He worked in a small insurance office. It wasn't glamorous. It wasn't high-paying. But it was honest work, and Daniel was proud of it. He stayed late when his boss needed him to. He never complained. He thought if he worked hard enough, life at home would feel lighter, happier. But lately, home had become the hardest place to be. That Friday evening, Daniel came home carrying takeout from Rachel's favorite Chinese place. He thought maybe the sesame chicken would soften her mood. But as soon as he walked into the living room, Rachel was sitting on the couch, scrolling through her phone, not even looking up at him. "I got dinner," he said carefully, setting the bag down on the table. She glanced at the bag, then at him. "You don't satisfy me." The chopsticks slipped from his hand. "What did you just say?" Daniel asked, his voice low. "You heard me," Rachel said coldly. "You don't satisfy me. Not financially, not emotionally, not even physically. I feel like I settled for less, Daniel. And I'm tired of pretending I'm okay with it." Her words cut through him like glass. Daniel's hands trembled. All the exhaustion from endless office hours. All the skipped lunches just to save money. All the late nights staring at the ceiling, worrying about rent. It all rose in his chest like fire. "You think I don't try?" he snapped, his voice shaking. "You think I sit in that little office all day for fun? I do it for us, Rachel. I give everything I have to this marriage, and you call me not enough?" Rachel rolled her eyes, crossing her arms. "You call that giving everything? We still live in this tiny apartment. You drive an old car that breaks down every other week. I watch other women posting pictures of vacations, nice restaurants, gifts from their husbands. And look at me." Her bitterness was sharp, almost rehearsed. Daniel sank into the chair across from her, staring at the woman he had once adored. He remembered the girl who used to laugh at his dumb office stories. The girl who once said, "I don't care if you're rich, Dan. I just want you." He thought back to their wedding day, her white dress, the way she cried when she said her vows, the way he promised to love her through thick and thin. And now here she was, telling him he wasn't enough. "Rachel," Daniel said quietly, "when did I stop being enough for you? Was it when I started working overtime to keep our bills paid? Was it when I stopped buying myself new clothes so I could afford yours? Or was it the moment you decided to measure love by money and comfort instead of the man standing right in front of you?" Her silence was louder than any words. Finally, she shrugged. "I just need more. That's all." Daniel's chest ached. His eyes burned with unshed tears. For years, he had poured his soul into this marriage. And now, it felt like she was throwing it all away with one careless sentence. That night, Daniel couldn't sleep. He lay awake beside Rachel, staring at the ceiling, his heart heavy. He realized something important. Rachel didn't love him anymore. Or maybe she only loved the idea of a life he could never give her. And no matter how hard he worked in that little office, no matter how many hours he sacrificed, it would never be enough. Not for her. The next morning, Daniel got dressed quietly. He put on his wrinkled shirt, tied his tie, and packed his work bag. Rachel stirred on the bed. "Where are you going so early?" she asked groggily. "To work," Daniel said flatly. "But not for you anymore." She sat up, confused. "What do you mean?" He turned to face her, his eyes steady. "I mean, I'm done being your punching bag. I'm done being told I don't satisfy you when I've given everything I could. If love isn't enough for you, Rachel, then you'll have to find whatever it is you're looking for. Because I won't stay and let you destroy me." Rachel's eyes widened. For the first time, she looked scared. You're leaving me?" Daniel nodded. "Yes, because sometimes Loving someone isn't enough when they refuse to love you back. Daniel walked out that door with nothing but his briefcase and his pride. It wasn't easy. It hurt more than anything he had ever felt. But as he stepped into the morning air, he realized something. He wasn't the failure. The failure was Rachel because she couldn't see the value of a man who gave her his whole heart. And Daniel knew one day she'd regret it, because no amount of money, no number of fancy vacations, could ever replace the kind of love he had offered.